to another edition of the Sewing Guru. Now in this particular video I'm going to show you the measurement process for your gents jacket with a shawl collar. Now the first thing what you need to do is print off the measurement sheet. Now this can be found within the video of this website, okay, so it's on the same page, so it's in a PDF format, so print this off and you will then have your complete measurement sheet ready to take all of the measurements. Now when you've printed it off you will be able to see that all of the measurements are divided up into different body sections, okay, and they range from number 1 all the way through to number 16. So there's 16 different measurements on here. Now of course we won't be using all of the measurements because we are just creating a jacket, okay. So the measurements what you are going to need, alright, is number 2, number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, front waist length 8, arm length which is number 9, upper arm 11 and 12 which is all to do with the shoulders, back width which is number 13, and that's it. So you're going to need, I mean you can take number 1 which is the height, but you don't really need that, okay. So we're going from measurement number 2 all the way to number 13, okay. And I'm going to show you briefly how to do these measurements. Now of course each measurement that you take, you just write it down next to the number ready so that you can manipulate the pattern within the next few videos. So let's get started with the measurement process. So number 2, which is the back, which will be neck to waist length. So of course this is going to be the back. So what I'll do is just take this jacket off here, okay, and of course you're going to need your tape measure. Now I always use a tape measure with centimetres and inches on this. Now it's got centimetres on one side together with inches and then inches on the other side, okay. So it doesn't really matter what you use, but as long as you do all of the measurements in either centimetres or inches, alright. Now the most common is people use inches, so it's up to you what you use because it's all the same outcome anyway. So number 2, back is neck to waist, okay. Now here, say where the top of the waistcoat is here, alright, you're going to be measuring from the top of the neck all the way down to the waist length, okay. So you're looking at the waist of the person, okay, where it goes in. So we're measuring from this point here, the neck, all the way down to the waist point, okay. So that's measurement number 2. So when you've got that, you just need to write it in the little part of the number is here and just write in your measurement just there, okay. And number 3 is the neck, so you're just measuring around the neck, okay. So just like this, you know, you don't want it too tight, you just want it a nice snug fit, but it's just a nice fit, okay. So you can see I can get my finger under there, okay. So that's the neck, okay. So you need to just take that measurement as well, okay. Number 4 is the chest. So this is the upper chest here, all right. So what we'll be doing, which I'm going to show you on the mannequin, you're going to be going underneath the arms and right round, okay. So the chest, actual chest measurement, is like so, okay. Now what you need to do is you also need to have what's called a movement, the movement of the measurement, okay. So that means that you're going to be able to get your hand under there with a bit of movement. You don't want it really tight to the body because of course this jacket needs to be able to go over the top of say a t-shirt or a shirt, and it needs to be a bit more floaty, okay, and flowy, not really tight to the body, otherwise it's going to just be too tight, okay. So what you need to do is just measure that where you've got a gap, okay, so about that much gap, to be honest with you, just here, okay, and get that measurement, and of course that is for the chest. Now the stomach is of course a bit lower, and again you're going around the whole thing,